Good, happy Saturday morning, May 30, 2020. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Saturday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Saturday morning, so let's begin. First up, COVID-19 in New Hampshire, what you need to know information. Let's take a look at that right now. And here is a look at that information for all of you right now. As you can see, there are 4,492 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. 1,768,461 number of people in the United States who have tested positive. 238 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 440 number of people who have been hospitalized with COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And 330 number of deaths from COVID-19 in the United States. And this map of New Hampshire right here shows you where current cases of COVID-19 are in New Hampshire. Manchester has 443. And this map of New Hampshire shows you where total cases of COVID-19 are in New Hampshire. Manchester, 1141. Now let's take a look at these three charts here. Let's start with the first chart here. New cases each day in New Hampshire. In the purple, daily new positive COVID-19 cases. In the orange, new hospitalizations. And in the red are the deaths. Let's chart here, current cases. In the purple, total current COVID-19 cases. And in the orange, current hospitalizations. In this chart here, total cases. In the purple, total positive COVID-19 cases. In the orange, total hospitalizations. In the red, deaths. And in the blue, recovered. Let's chart here, age group of cases. Female and male of cases. Risk information. Let's chat here, race/ethnicity of cases. Hospitalizations. Deaths. And percent of New Hampshire population. And again, your common symptoms: fever, lack of smell, cough, chills, and difficult breathing. How it spreads. And prevention tips. And be sure to stay with the Riley King Network for the latest of your COVID-19 information. Stay at home order extended to June 15th. Reopening guidance given for houses of worship, day camps. Hotels can start rebooking guests immediately for stays beginning June 5th. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
As the PGA Tour gets back into the swing of things, at ServPro, we're helping business.
Though New Hampshire's stay-at-home order is now extended until June 15th, more sectors are allowed to reopen, including houses of worship.
More people are attending online worship than normally attended in person. That there are deep spiritual needs being felt during this time.
Effective immediately, services can resume with 40% occupancy and social distancing in place. The Diocese of Manchester says its masses will continue next weekend, as is the case with other churches now needing time to safely welcome parishioners back.
Just because this permission has been granted legally in the state many churches find themselves in a place that it is not yet the right time.
Hotels and rentals can reopen June 5th to New Hampshire guests and out-of-staters who have quarantined at home for 2 weeks. Businesses with 20 or more rooms can only have 50% capacity.
We'll watch the data over the next few weeks and hopefully be able to make another step forward if the data looks good.
Day camps will welcome kids back starting June 22nd, and overnight camps can tentatively reopen June 28th, but the state is still working out guidance.
The benefit of day camps is that the vast majority of kids are from those communities.
State leaders continue to be encouraged by the overall data showing a decline in the spread of the virus.
We'll continue to flex things open over the next couple weeks and then hopefully transition out of the stay-at-home order on June 15th.
Driver's ed classes and testing can also resume immediately, and you can find all of the state's new guidance documents on nh.gov. Reporting live in Manchester, Mike Cronin, WMUR News Now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Owner says ex-officer, victim both worked at nightclub. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
We are now learning more about the officer charged 18 complaints in his 19 years on the force. And did he and George Floyd know each other? Amid news the two might have worked security at the same nightclub. ABC's Marcus Moore tonight on that part of the story from Minneapolis.
Tonight, fired police officer Derek Chauvin arrested for the murder of George Floyd. This coming as we learn chilling new details about their past. Chauvin, seen here with his knee on Floyd's neck, worked security at the same Minneapolis nightclub where Floyd worked security, according to the owner, who described to me Chauvin's time at the club.
He was kind of mellow. I did enjoy working with him at times, but at times I did have to kind of rein him in a little bit.
Like what?
Like just right away pulling out the pepper spray and spraying the whole crowd for something that to me was nothing.
ABC News obtaining police records that show Chauvin faced 18 complaints in his 19-year career with the Minneapolis Police Department and was disciplined for 2 of them, though it is not clear what the complaints were for. Officer Toe Tao, who also has been fired, had 6 complaints, one of them which remains open. He was not disciplined for the other 5. The other 2 officers fired have no complaints on file.
All of them supposed to pay. If you my brother, you see me doing wrong, you supposed to stop me. If you don't stop me, just as guilty as him.
Overnight, the state releasing a transcript of the 911 call from the incident, showing officers responded to a call of a man using fake bills to purchase cigarettes, adding the man was drunk and not in control of himself. The police report confirming officers responded to a 911 call reporting a forgery in progress, not a violent crime. How that call led to this is central to the investigation. But the city's mayor is saying the use of that type of neck restraint was wrong.
Pressing the knee into an individual's neck is not an authorized technique. It is nothing that officers are trained in on. It stands against everything that myself and Chief Arredondo have been pushing for.
ABC News finding that the use of neck restraints and chokeholds are listed in the police department's policy and procedure manual and may be used against a subject who is actively resisting. Police at the scene say Floyd physically resisted. Still, investigators tonight want to know why Chauvin's knee was on Floyd's neck even after he was handcuffed.
All right, Marcus Moore also in Minneapolis for us. And Marcus, I know that club owner also shared her thoughts with you on the type of man she believed George Floyd was.
David, she told me he was sweet as pie and that she is devastated by his death and also heartbroken because the building where her business was is destroyed. You may be able to see it off in the distance smoldering tonight, David, as they prepare for another night of protesting here in Minneapolis.
All right, Marcus Moore tonight. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.